to hopefully come across you, man, in this chat. So, or in this video, I hope this video helps you. I was getting the feeling of a grumpy pants, someone older, divine masculine, very wealthy, that's just really grumpy and just like giving everybody a hard time. Don't worry about it, grumpy pants. You're gonna be okay. Let's cheer you up with some good news. How's that for today? And it's okay to be grumpy. It's okay. Don't apologize for being grumpy. You probably earned it. I feel like you're in your 70s, 80s. So, yeah, don't apologize for being grumpy. You earned it. You know what I mean? And eat a lot of chocolate tonight. Anyways, eat some for me. Let's do we're gonna do Oracle. I love Oracle first, and then we'll get into the Tarot and the other Oracles. But I've got an exciting message. It's because don't be so grumpy. It's like, people around you are just trying to help you. So keep that in mind, okay? Here we go. Oops. I always do that. Always do that.
What is scratching out there?
Hold on, real quick. Hi. What? Will it pay apologies first? I don't understand what you're saying. Please be a little more clear on your questions. Salem. 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 Oh, there she is. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure my kitties were here. Oh, will a pay apologize first? You want to know questions first? Well, please subscribe, like, and share. And then please don't unsubscribe. Just don't put it on all notifications. You know what I mean? But help me reach 1,000 subscribers so that I can do personal readings and smaller group readings and a lot of perks for you guys. I'd really appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. That is the biggest way you could be of help. And share the floating straws video that needs to get around the world. And we need to raise awareness on how to dispose these plastic straws without them sinking to the bottom. There's a solution, a revolution, and so we need to work together in order for things to happen, because we can only work in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, will a pay apologize to you? Well, if you have to ask yourself, mostly no, is what I'm feeling. I feel like the sun energy for him and cognitive mind and ego, being rules the sun of Leo energy, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling in the fire energy. But we'll find out. Hold on. Take those stupid things off because I don't need them. You guys can hear me fine, right? Great. Let's see. Okay. Will a pay apologize to Vanderbilt? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, he will. When he cools down or when he is able to think of things over. Men are different. They have to think things over because of their ego and their BDE energy. You know what I mean? Um, yes, Vanderbilt. So just hang in there. Obviously. Is there a chance for a pay to reconcile? Yes or no? You're welcome. No. But check it out. He's gonna apologize. I just don't know when. So no, you are not gonna work it out. It's going counterclockwise now. Leo energy. Pisces. Virgo. Something significant of a Thursday and a Monday. Virgo. Monday. Something's supposed to happen Monday. A test or something, an appointment. And he knows that you're already like a nervous wreck about it. But what you will go through only makes you stronger. I feel like you're number one in your class, like you're in college. Like you're, like you graduated a valedictorian. Yeah, something about Monday through Thursday, maybe you hold a job. Or you have a split shift. I feel feminine energy because of the koi. But it's definitely going over Virgo energy. Something about the first. I feel like you're going to bump into each other and he's going to apologize. It could be Earth, maybe Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but, which is Emperor, Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Hermit, in Virgo, and yeah. So, anyways, he's gonna apologize, but there's no chance you're gonna work it out. Monday through Thursday, you're welcome. Do you have like, I'm gonna do a 3-card spread for you since you're here too. And I got your energy. And Earth energy. Huh? Today I said, right? Earth energy. Or did I not? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I feel like he has this passion. Like you had a passion relationship. Something to do with passion. Like you wanted to marry this guy or something. It was really serious. And you had a promise ring. And you still wear it. But I feel like you wear it around your neck or on another finger. Or you just put it away and look at it for later. It was something he gave you for your birthday, an anniversary, or Christmas. Vanderbilt. And I feel like, yeah, you're in college. Like, you're in your early 20s before you're, like, no more than 25 or 24. And this guy is older. I feel like he's 30, close to 30 or something. I don't know. or in his 30s. But you're so much smarter than that. Just know that, Vanderbilt. Um, there are other energies on here, so whatever doesn't yeah, I thought so. Whatever doesn't resonate, just take what resonates and leave the rest for the next collectives. Um, I thought so. And let's see. Let's do your 3-card spread. Well, I got your energy pretty tight right now, okay? And tarot. And then we'll do a pick a card, which is picking one card. And then we'll do pick a piles when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So please help me reach 1,000 subscribers so to do pick a piles and give you guys all this perks that I can't do right now. You know what I mean? Because it's too much energy. It's the way to have it set up. Hi, Mr. 8. I know. Isn't it amazing? Energy is real. And you, Vanderbilt, I feel are a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. That's what I feel. You could be a Virgo. I feel like you're the Queen of Wands energy. Yeah. Like the Queen of Cups. Oh, it was backwards. Damn it, it's my dyslexia. I have suffered with dyslexia my whole life. I should have known. If I seen that, I should have just said the opposite. Yeah, you can ask a question. Yes, the Queen of Cups stands for no greater woman than to give her whole heart. There's no greater virtuous thing on the planet than a woman that gives her whole heart. And there's no jewels, there's no money in the world that would actually be that, because that comes free. You know what I mean? So that's what the Queen of Cups stands for, and she's very beautiful as well. Her and the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands uses her knowledge, though, more so. And like the Queen of Cups is a little more innocent, like, you know what I mean? Not so kinky, I guess, but yeah, actually, if you're thinking about him, he's probably thinking about you. And here's a book that I recommend for you, because it is true, and Neuralink proved it to be true. Scientifically. Okay. Get this book. Okay. And yes, telepathy is true. And let me tell you something about telepathy. The biggest thing with telepathy is communication with animals. That's what telepathy is about. Really. It's communication without saying a word. And that's how animals talk, especially dogs or any kind of pet. Cats are just their own independent, familiars. So they're going to do what they want. It's like cats have masters and dogs have... No, dogs have masters and cats have servants. Funny, right? Okay, so anyway, is your husband cheating? Let me find out. I got to do a 3-card pull for her too. Is her husband cheating? Okay. Is this lady's husband cheating on her? Yes. On Wednesdays, Wednesday morning or Sunday morning, I feel like he says he's going to a Bible study or something on Sunday morning, and Wednesday morning maybe something, a Bible breakfast or something. Something around, he could be a Scorpio. I feel water energy of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Huh. You've been unsure, but yes, he is. The Scorpionic energy. Or with a Scorpio. So if you know a Scorpio, it's someone that's close to you that knew all your wishes and envies you and is jealous of you, but would never admit, is a little too close when she comes over. This person wants a destiny swap with you, but her karma is going to be bad. She's a Pisces. Yeah. See? Water energy. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And I feel like you were born in 1989, or 1990, or 1980, even 1998, 88. There's a lot of energies on here right now. Okay, so let's do this 3-card spread. I'm sorry, hon, but yes, he is, to address the white elephant. You're welcome. He is cheating on you, and you could set up like little cams, like doorbell cams and stuff like that, and or pet cams, and without him noticing, and find out the truth. You know, at least in your own house. But Sunday, and this is really strong on my heart. And this is what I hate about Bible thumping, because they use the word of God for their advantage and make God look bad. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, it's, yeah, he's using church or something like that, a male's gathering or something to do it. And I'm sorry. And usually most cheating men go in the morning before work. That way they could take a shower and get ready for work and then come home like nothing happened. Like if they left the house. Yeah, because I had a friend that owned a motel or a hotel. And exactly what he told me, that was like his busiest time. So just I would get a screening if I were you, and I would definitely not sleep with him and make it known that you're not going to sleep with him until he gets a screening. And if he doesn't like it, well, he could kiss thorns, because your health is more important, and you're welcome. So this telepathic connection between me and the dude. Okay, what about it? What about it? It's with anybody and everybody. I mean, honestly, maybe it's resonating more like it is. What do you mean? I feel like you're on talking terms, but I don't feel like you're really close anymore. You know, like something happened. I don't feel like he was spicy enough for you. Yeah, you need a Leo in your life. You need like a Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your life. You know, he's probably thinking about you, and that's just weird. You'll probably see him in 2 days, 2 or 3 days, maybe 12 hours or 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. You'll see him somewhere around town. And he's probably going to invite you on a date again. And I think you're going to give him a chance this time, because you have been thinking of him. As first impressions are everything. Yes, the one you're thinking about. Why does K come in my mind? K, the letter K. the letter A, the letter J. Yeah. So, what's food you never get tired of, you guys? What do you think? You know? You're welcome. Please subscribe, like, and share. If you can't donate on my Cash App tag, which is way better than partnering with YouTube, but at least I'll be able at 1,000 subscribers to do perks for smaller groups and for individuals. So that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Hi, Boo. If you're new, I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I'm here when you need me. You're never alone. I've got 3 years of content, including the videos, our collective readings. You'll never get bored. And sometimes I share some content creators I watch. Nice to meet you. So welcome to the family. I hope you become a part of this journey in this family and part of the superstars, which we're all superstars and we're all born with that in us, intuition. And it's just learning to hone it in. Oh, thank you. I am. I try to be, I wouldn't be on camera if I wasn't. You know what I mean? I'm very honest. I take that seriously, being honest. You're welcome. Okay, so let's do the 3-card spread for the little galley, the little girl. I mean, not the little girl, but, the girl that was on here, Dahlia. We're going to do a 3-card spread for her, and then we're going to do an ingenuine. You're welcome. Ingenuine. Mercury retrograde in the fucking fire pit, I'm telling you. Anyways, oh my gosh. It's like your brain moves faster than your lips or your thumbs sometimes, or your fingers. I know. And then, like, I'm not used to texting. I don't know if I'll ever be used to texting because I, like, send, like, I'm one of those that send a sentence and I'll send another one, and probably people hate that, but I'm not used to computers either. So, anyways, let's do. There's a man very serious about you. Serious as hell. Like, this guy wants to marry you, energy. Oh, yes, Vanderbilt, take whatever resonates. Someone wants to marry you, and you're, like, torn between if you should or not. I feel like you have more assets. Make him sign an agreement and notarize it. Well, let's see. Anyways, so just know this is a serious. In your first card, I feel like you're dependent on being needed. Okay? You're dependent on being needed by others. And so that's where Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy came in. Your IQ is very high. And now we're going into reflection cards. So we have someone, a masculine that's very serious about you, has light hair, maybe light eyes. I feel like you have darker hair, red hair. And you're dependent on people needing you, and I know what that means because I feel the same, especially when my grandma went. And you're very smart, very intelligent, and faithful. And look, this tower is like rebuilding. Rebuilding. It's like, and you're going to make this thing bigger. You know what I mean? Let's do reflection card for the collective spirit. So you've been bullied when you were younger. I'm sorry. Yeah. You've been bullied. And lied to. Yeah, and so you're scared to let your guard down because you just want an honest connection. You don't want this reflection of being bullied and then having no self-esteem. Just know, what was the saying about the Four of Wands coming out? Nothing to really celebrate, but there is. You're getting married. It's not going to be a huge wedding, but it's going to be something that is meant just for you guys special. Okay? Don't cry over what you don't have. And don't feel sorry for yourself and not get enough sleep because maybe you made a bad investment decision. I feel like I'm speaking to male Leo energy again, Sagittarius, Aries. But it's time to get off the pity pot, okay, basically, and quit crying over spilt milk. There's nothing you do. Be grateful for what you have. At least you have a bed here. It's like be grateful for what you have. You have a window to look out of. You know what I mean? You have your freedom. And it's like you're afraid of a bad choice. Male energy. Leo energy. Could be female or Sigma, Alpha. Leo energy. Okay? So this is your reflection card. You're afraid to let your guard down. Yeah, because of all the bullshit that happened to you. That's why you're skeptical on getting married. All right, now we're going into a full tarot reading. So yeah, what was supposed to be celebrated wasn't celebrated. Something wasn't celebrated at a time. Maybe of a separation. And that was also serious because you're a generous person. See, I feel Queen of Cups energy. Like that's one of your best traits. But I also feel like Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, you could be or your person could be. And not being overwhelmed with BS. Maybe your, personal assistant is taking care of that. They're not going to get away with shit, so you don't have to worry. Yeah, they're not going to get away with shit. See how they're trying to get away, but they're not going to get away with anything. So they best, this is a person that actually is logical, but you got to his feelings. Whatever you did to this guy collective is nuts over you, like once you bet. The freaking fortune card. This is the same way. This is how I look at the foot. This is like, yeah, your wheel of fortune. Your time is coming. Your good health is coming. I feel like you're going to get better. And speaking of health, my freaking legs are like, so I am cranky as hell. Anyways, collective, let's see what else the cards have to say for you. So thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Yeah, see, you're usually introverted. It's like you're not sharing your one glass of wine, not even with your cat. No, you see the mermaid in the background too. and like you like watching, like you're a expeditionist. That's how I feel. And they're not going to get away with it, any of that. Yeah, because this person isn't your partner. Look, you can see and you know and you feel it. You feel this. Ten of Swords in reverse, gossip, and just someone eerie watching or maybe thinking of you or something, and you're a person of the light, but you can't prove it, so you're left in the darkness about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see? In quarrel and anguish and just don't know, like, can't agree to just, like, this is like a freaking, it's like a fire drill almost. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, yeah. And this is because you were bullied. You need to let your past go. Yeah. And stop ruining your new beginnings. I feel like you're an older person. Yeah. And you feel left in the dark when it comes to new technologies. And that's the truth. And you're learning. So it's a new beginning, learning these new technologies. I feel like you had to pay a lot of money because you didn't know certain technologies. And I understand that feeling. See if seeing the truth. Look, if the the Knight of Swords comes out, this is confirming knowing the truth but looking away from it. And hard work. What was I saying about the Queen of Cups? You're not feeling so generous right now because of whatever happened, but there's no greater woman than a woman that gives her whole heart. And that's who you are in generosity. The Four of Swords showing that you are getting rest. Maybe you're getting too much rest and depression. I'm not a doctor or anything, but look, you feel like your hard work, years and years of studies, basically. It's like you studied to be a doctor or something, a surgeon or specialist for 40 years. And it was taken away. Your life, you know, like as far as your lifestyle and how you lived. Person that pays attention to detail and is very frugal. Yeah, well, especially what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? What else for my collective? Yeah, see, you take just, you're a minimalist, you're like a person, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy of the Hierophant of tradition, and the Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, if those comes up. But in the Page of Pentacles here, this is like a map of intuitively, like you're gonna go, you need to listen to your intuition. See how the cat is following you? You need to follow the cat. And it's like you only have one bag of money, and it goes fast. So be careful how you spend it on your journey, you know? You could run out of money if you're not careful. And this is the truth. This is someone that has put their foot down and not letting you walk all over them. Or you could be the one putting your foot down and not letting your partner walk all over you. Look, what was I saying about freaking justice? And in the fifth house of how other people look at you in your home life, but not being adventuristic either, or a life path 5 being very adventuristic and not being able to go out and do adventuristic things. I feel what was I telling you about? Well, the King of Pentacles, and now the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles stands for Sagittarius Capricorn energy. This is also the Knight of Wands, okay, the Page of Pentacles. So this is also mutable, but it's like a blend of, you don't have to say anything, almost like telepathy. It's like You don't have to say anything. You know with just one glance. It's like you have everything that you ever wanted or needed, and you're very grateful for it. You're a rational person. You're going to live an old life, and you're grateful for it. You're very grateful. And it's your good karma, and you deserve it, Queen of Cups. And what? The Ten of Pentacles. Right there. I mean, that's the best. This literally, like I said over and over again, this literally means happily ever after. Or look, halfway through the deck, or not even halfway through the deck. Happily ever after is your good karma because you were generous and you devoted yourself to like a widow, I feel like, or an older man that lost his wife, or maybe you did both, who knows. But you thought about others before yourself. And you are going to be, your karma is going to be so good, you're not going to even realize, like, and you actually did it out of the kindness of your heart, like, without expecting anything in return. And so that's why, like, honestly, that's why justice and karma and truth and came out. This is your good karma. What was I saying about the Queen of Wands? Yeah. You're going to be able to marry your Queen of Wands you've always wanted. And this Queen of Wands is going to be able to marry the person she always wanted. And you're going to live happily ever after. You're not going to run from your problems. I feel like this is a lot of people go through their whole lifetime and never find. This is like honeymoon phase, like constantly honeymoon phase. Constantly honeymoon phase. Like every day it gets better and better and better. Like each session gets better and better and better, if you know what I mean. Oh, you're moving into your new home. Congratulations. And look here, star energy of Aquarius. And be careful of what you wish for. Air energy of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So what you could do, and to protect your home, you get an herb grinder. Okay, and you get some raw rosemary, like almost sticks. They're like almost sticks. You get that. And you get some regular rosemary, it doesn't have to be ground. You can grind it. And then you get some sea salt. And then you put some basil in it. And then you put you could put the black tourmaline, which is your root chakra of protection. Or I would put like the amethyst of empathy, which is your crown chakra. Or communication of turquoise. Inside, after you crunch it up, then you go around your property or around your house and you just say, I bless this house, all negative energy not meant to be, away from me. I bless this house, all negative energy away from me. No negative energy is welcome here. And you say what's on your heart intuitively as you spread that around the parameters of your property and heart. Sorry, I think, but you could also keep a bottle of water under your bed unopened. That helps too with nightmares. Yes, you are protected. I feel like it has a security system by ADT or something, but if not, you need to get a security system by ADT. They saved my life too at one point. a couple times. Oh, really? You think I'm so good? Thank you so much, Johnny. I really appreciate it. Thank you, hon. Did you have a personal read or like a question? I'm just curious. But yeah, the Star of Aquarius. So, yeah, what was I saying? Superstars. It's where you are. You know it. Happily ever after. Everybody gets what they want and then more because of good karma. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And this is the Daily Tarot by Elizabeth Blake. And I don't know the illustrator's name, but, no, I'm sorry, Deborah Blake. Deborah Blake. I'm so sorry, Deborah. I'm just tired. But yeah, and it's called Daily Witch. For those light workers out there, okay? It's authentic if it has the clasp, the magnetic, clasp here. And so, and like, I really enjoyed reading the book. It was pretty awesome too. And the feel of the cards are really just, look, generosity. I hope she sponsors me. I asked her to. So let's pull a card. You're welcome. It was my pleasure. Please, 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 please subscribe, like, and share the floating straws video from this Timeless Messages 1111. Please help me get the word out there. And that's the only way that we can make them float. You can't cut corners. I tried. I made it easy for all y'all to make the straws float. Just do the right thing. You know what I mean? Do your part. It's free. And it's an act of kindness that karmically will come back around whether you think so or not. But what's best is when you do something and don't expect it. Like literally don't expect anything. That's when your karma becomes real, real good. And you're welcome, Ruki. The star swinging back and forth is making me sleepy. Being hypnotized there, dear. No, I'm not a hypnotist. But yes, I know I keep. I'm pretty sleepy too. No, it's night. It's nighttime. Whereas people are sleepy. Yes, following your intuition, more generous person. Don't let your intuition follow you. You follow your intuition. You see the difference? It's a big difference. Please subscribe, like, and share so I can get more subscribers out there in the algorithm and help save humanity and the planet and do our part and convert to eventually all health. The health board will mandate edible straws in America. Anyways, I hope. And will rub off on other countries as it's trending now. Okay, eco-friendly product. No, Salem. It's destroying my clothes, dude. Generous person. Remember, this card is telling you, remember, it's okay to receive as well. You could be generous and feel needed, but it's okay to receive as well. In fact, if you don't receive, I would leave. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. It's a dang mess right now. Jay Thorne. Good night, Jay Thorne. It looks like you're going to sleep. I hope you're okay. Anyways, thank you. Subscribe, like, and share before you fall asleep. Jay Thorne! Wake up! Subscribe, like, and share. Thanks, bro. Have a good night, hon. So, yeah. Yes. Okay, so I don't know why I've been drawn to this even specific deck lately. These are my older decks, too. It's like weird. Like really older. And see, success, dude. Success right there, and decisions. Making the right decisions. It's like, excuse me, your career, your success is within reach, literally. Literally, you're about to reap your harvest. And dedication and reward. What was I saying about your karma being significant? And in all progress that's been made, but decisions too that affected, cause and effect. So making clear and confident choices led you to the outcomes that you're at. So it's nobody's fault that you were smarter than them. Hello? It's nobody's fault you decided to invest wisely and someone decided to buy a horsey trailer or whatever. I don't know. But these new opportunities are arising. I feel like you lack inspiration. You're uninspired. And you find it hard to find new sources of motivation. Well, do something different. Like you're smoking too much. Cut back on smoking. You know what I'm saying? If you're drinking, quit drinking. I quit. Like that, dude. I've been sober for over 50 days, dude. No alcohol, yo. So, anyways, opportunities, yeah. Offering you a chance of a personal, professional life. Someone will be. And you're not expecting this. It's an unrealistic expectation. You know what I mean? It may lead to disappointment. You may not get it. Because it's really literally the gap between your dreams and reality. And it can be overwhelming. And if it's overwhelming, you have to choose through the decisions here. Because you weren't expecting this. Opportunities or success of growth. Decide to grow. Decide to be better than you were yesterday. Don't be stagnant. Don't be a leader that is stagnant. Resisting growth basically is due to fear, and anger is caused from not understanding and miscommunication or no communication. So, yeah, I feel like financial stability, you have no worries about this. Yeah, you're definitely financially stable and secure, successful, and bringing material rewards, a sense of your safety into your future. No expectation. So you're already financially stable. You've been like that. You're a person of leadership, and you're really sad right now. You're growing, but it hurts to grow because you're faced with the truths that you have to fix and what you want to do when it comes to making certain decisions for your happiness, as we have one life to live. You know what I'm saying? So you're stepping into this leadership role again, being uninspired, and inspiring others, guiding your team towards success with confidence. It's a clarity read, okay, about that. But you yourself are uninspired because you lack one thing that we all need: reciprocated love. So just know I love you. Yeah, see? A lack of romance. A lack of freaking romance. What was I telling you? And it's like some romance is dimming. every day, an expression of love being neglected or the word being neglected because this person doesn't believe in you, and I know what that's like, collective. This person doesn't believe in you or the way you think, and they be wavering and struggling to hold on to their own faith rather than listen to yours. And they feel confused because they haven't even reached an awakening in their life where they are in their first house of self-repair and self-love. And this is creating creative blocks. Look, leadership, inspiration, these opportunities. And it's like you have to have a certain amount of songs or something at this time, and you are just creative blocks. And it's preventing progress, and it's because of this one chick. And that's what she wants, you know? And it's sad, but it's almost like she gets off on it, and you need to get away from that routine. You know, you have the ability to innovate, create, designate, relate, be straight, be square, be pair, be here, be real, man of steel. Look, you're maybe not an empath, okay? And you overlook maybe others' feelings a lot. Maybe you do. Because you're so fucking busy in financial stability over here, taking care of everybody's needs financially in a lifestyle they wish but they couldn't without you. And it's like emotional connections, that is supposed to heal these relationships. It's like money got in the way. It's like, why? See what else I saying? You're single, you're out of balance. The yin and the yang is not there. You are the yang. I feel. Yang energy, even if you're a female, that's sigma alpha female, yang energy masculine, of your life being out of balance, unfocused because of this person who doesn't believe in you, like seriously. You're a fucking superstar. You can have anybody you want. I feel like you found someone in romance, but you're scared. And you you let your guard down, and you open your heart, and then you put it right back up. And there's it's like in that song from the Scorpions about, you built a wall, and I can't get through. Like hurting, I know I hurt your ego, and you built a wall but you built a wall I couldn't get through. You know what I mean? So, I feel like you're living alone. Yeah, you know what that's like. But you're maybe planning to change careers or location or team with someone or something. It's like overdependence of blurred boundaries, causing you to lose sense of self within all your relationships. In the 7th house of partnerships, 11th house of reflections, time to reclaim this personal space of independence that you have in belief of yourself and this balance. Because if you don't, you're just gonna degress like I'm digressing. I feel like you have a plan. You do. You have a plan, and you're learning. You're in the learning process. You definitely have a plan, so you're definitely wealthy. And this is steady progress toward your goals. So each step is taken and carefully, thought out carefully. And you are a person that's willing to learn. I was saying earlier, because I got the Hierophant in the Daily Witch Tarot deck in the reverse. And that means teacher, basically, your tradition in the upright. And I got it in the reverse. And I'm like, this person's a teacher, but they have the perspective of a student, which is you've got to learn to follow before you can leave. And that is a great perspective. So yes, in this self-improvement, definitely. It's going to help your motivation and this fact that you won't have any of these memories as soon as you meet your soulmate, the person you're supposed to be in, reflecting on past loves in the moment, experiences and lessons. You need to remember lessons that you learned from these relationships and not even thinking about going back, whether you're attracted or not, because they stifled your freaking goals. Straight up. stifles your goals. You may feel uncertain about your future goals now, but your current path is no longer aligns with your true desires. No longer aligns. Why? Over an attraction. I feel like you're attracted to someone new. Yes, like you'd rather give financial stability to someone that cares about you. And there's someone there that is a strong attraction and binds you into this person through a connection, some kind of emotional, physical drawing, closer every day with every conversation. I feel like authenticity. I feel like maybe you have a dog that is papered, so to speak. You know what I mean? Authenticated. You're not being intimate, which is very surprising for especially masculine. And this sense of intimacy is fading. It's like an unresolved emotion anyway, and issues of lack. Honesty and being like creative is better than any kind of that. You know what I'm saying? And bullshit. Through this communication. If you could have communication here, being open and honest, communication flowing between you and others, again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you can express your thoughts and feelings clearly and not get mad and not because you don't understand things. It's better to be assertive, and you get more with honey than you do vinegar, even though if you're in a panic mode for these goals. You're not being a good team player, your person's not. This person that's dragging you down is not being a good team player. Too many misunderstandings. I feel like she's too young and does not have, she was sheltered. She was born with a silver spoon. I feel like you met her through a friend of a friend, some rich whatever, but it's not the person for you. And I feel like she's beautiful on the outside, but she's really ugly in the inside. And it's time to realign with your own self and your own expectations and your own strategies. Since this person is failing to make you a priority, let's put it that way, as far as teamwork, and then having it as being a priority successfully, managing resources effectively, focusing and helping personal and career growth, through this support, just being support, that's it, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But every time you get intimate, there's some kind of confusion or disappointment or initial balance or distance or unspoken need or something that's being prepared. But this is like someone that doesn't support you unconditionally the way that they should. This person supports you conditionally, expecting something from you. And if like they don't get it, it's like they don't do their job. Through these intimate relationships, see? It's like issues with these relationships cause confusion, disappointment, distance, unspoken needs, may be present for both of us. And that's the challenge. Oh, look, I feel once you guys become okay, facing challenges will help you grow stronger because two minds are better than one, and you'll be able to overcome anything, any kind of obstacle, anything significant, personal, business-wise. There'll be a reward. And this is through creativity. So you get your creativity and your independence back. Look at this shit. Cultivating a strong sense of independence, bringing new ideas and perspectives in all areas of your life, even though you're no longer relying on others to define your happiness or success. You're doing it yourself in a creative way and flourishing. like a beautiful flower, allowing you to bring new ideas and new perspectives, and now being creative because you now found the love of your life finally came for you. How romantic! Like he actually came for you. Like I feel like you're in a different tax bracket. I feel like this person doesn't want to go 30 years or another second without you, so he's going to make effort to be with you. And I feel like you're going to be able to do no wrong with this person. Everything's going to be great. You're not going to even have a celebration. I don't even think you care about a celebration. You just care about each other, and that's like the beauty of the love behind it. And, excuse me, I feel it's going to happen soon because you guys aren't getting any younger. Yeah. And what else? Oh yes, this guy that you would think is arrogant isn't. It's weird. Musicians are like the real actors, and the actors are the real musicians. It's freaking weird. It's like musicians go through so much bullshit daily because their brain always goes with the heartbeat of life with each second of every second. Yes, risking your health, and your health managing your physical, not just physical, emotional condition, maintaining a healthy state in this balancing opportunities, challenges, and strategic plans. I mean, this is a breakthrough for your career. It's on the horizon. So stagnation is ending and new opportunities and achievements are coming, yet you have this woman trying to bring you down and not support you, or this feminine. Though you have this responsibility, I feel like you also have the responsibility of your family too. And if you're telling this person that you love them, you need to show them, or don't bother. And it's about taking necessary responsibilities and creating a long-lasting security, a trust, a support, a relationship, family, friendships, acquaintanceships. Even your enemies can't say shit about you because you do the right thing all the time. I feel like you're a lone wolf too. You're usually a lone wolf, and you're not a competitive. No, I'm definitely not. You're not jealous, creating pressure and unease in relationships if the person is honest with you. I feel like you give them one time, and if they fuck up and lie to you, don't ever trust them again, and it might as well be over. So that doesn't matter with the relationship, whether it's your family or friendships. Your lover, and you might be experiencing these difficulties, and maybe you're growing apart out of a long 20, 25-year marriage, or and just because you're growing apart because of your lifestyles. This one person wants to party, and getting older, the party don't last forever. It's like you got to grow up and just slow down sometimes and find the happiness in simple things of life, like waking up, eating breakfast. And this is also like growing apart. Boundaries, communication, or boundaries may be needed. And guess what? Boundaries came up over here. Okay? Boundaries. About setting clear boundaries in all your relationships, protecting your emotional space, and fostering your healthy interactions with people. You need to be around like-minded people, not people that are not going to support you and can't, be kind with their words. And this is your decision making to do the right thing, and that's what makes you wealthy. Because you get more with honey than you do vinegar. It's not just about money. This is about abundance. This is about your cup runneth over. This is a phase of prosperity, of contentment in your life. And this is like making important decisions in your career and your choices that will lead to all this long-term success and seeing the full picture. But I feel like your indecisiveness is your strength. And I almost feel like you're going to give up your career for your love, because You've lived alone. Yeah, because you want a family. You want this opportunity for family and unresolved issues of emotional conflicts within family, causing stress. Confront these issues. Take the time and the opportunity when you can to confront the issues. And open up, offering a chance of significance and advancement and of growth. And don't shy away from learning. You know what I'm saying? And emotional healing too. And emotional healing from the past emotional wounds, rediscovering love and self-compassion in the first house. What the hell was I saying in the first house? Okay. Okay. And so, or are you praying for the camera? Ooh. Are you a happy kitty? You are, my little familiar. You are a happy kitty? Yes, you are. Anyways, I'm gonna stop there because, this emotional wounds, rediscovering your capacity of loving yourself before you have to learn love yourself before you can love someone else, and that was the whole message. So maybe you just need a little pep talk about that. My grandma used to say, and the divine puts people in your life when you need them. And maybe it's true, and I told her, it's not you. She said, but it's somebody, So we're all connected in some way, in some way. It's the balance. So enjoy them when they're small. They're so freaking cute, huh? I know. I wish you would be a kitty forever. What, Bianca? Good morning, Maddie. Hello, Angelica. Yeah, so we just need to be a little more self-conscious. Just a little bit more. I'm going to pull a love card. I'm going to do a pull card, but I'm going to pull a love oracle card instead. And see what happens there. Yep, undecisive, huh? Undecisive. And the 3 of Wands. Needing to make a decision delaying because of that. Okay. So I am going to pick a card from the Love Oracle. Hey. Yeah, someone's definitely looking at your network, seeing what you're up to through your depth, this awareness, independence, and your self-value. They notice your self-value. So we are going to pick a card. Memories kept coming up. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. What are you doing? You know better. That's Mama's little station. You can't, you're too young to read tarot still. You know that. You can't read tarot yet. You gotta learn how to read first. You gotta read first. It's so fucking cute. I want to talk in a different voice. Yes, you're so pretty. I know I'm talking in a different voice. This is how I could see what love is. Yes, because of this falsetto, which my dog Sixty taught me. Oh, sweet babies. Anyways, memories. Yes, reminiscing on something, dwelling. Reminiscing. Okay, I'm not even happy with that. Pick another card for someone else. Open heart, receptive, and empath. Being vulnerable. I feel like the Five of Pentacles and being humble. Maybe going through hardship as well. For the next energy on here, bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. Look, what was I saying? 1, 11, 26, 7, 8 on the timer. Yeah, when you don't understand things. Distant separation. Yeah, you're single. Everything confirms it. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. So they lied to you or cheated on you or did something, definitely. Yes, they did. Because they were fucked up. On alcohol. Forgiveness. How many times? Morning. Soon to be my husband and children. Hi, Bianca. What do you mean, honey? I'm not sure exactly what you mean, darling. If you could specify a little bit better. Anywho, can I be your husband and you have children? Is that what you meant, Bianca? I was just wondering. Anyways, because that's what it sounded like. I don't know. But anyways, let me pull some charms. I haven't pulled charms in forever. I'm gonna pull some charms for you. I'm gonna do another live again and a couple lives tomorrow too. Okay, so we have someone that drinks, dang it, vitamin D, milk, maybe a carnivore, or someone that worships the cow and is a vegetarian, a vegan, and doesn't drink vitamin D milk. Yeah, I feel like maybe you collect cows. But yeah, you definitely drink vitamin D or stay away from cows, like, or you worship cows. I feel like, gosh dang it, no! They haven't learned to retract their nails yet. I feel like you're a dinosaur when it comes to this new world. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Look, I feel like you love Disney and you wear bows like this in your hair. Like, literally, bows. That's how I feel. You're not a mouse. You're not a chismoso. You're a very cool ass chick that wears cool fucking bows. You like pear shapes. So do I. Pear cut diamonds. you are looking to sponsor and or invest, hopefully in me. This person has been on a helicopter before, or maybe hasn't been on a helicopter, but is already thinking about getting on a helicopter and coming. Someone with a teddy, someone who likes stuffies like I do, someone who's funny. Look, we got another woman here with another bow confirming a bow. Yes, so I feel like you have light blue eyes. It could be by contacts too. And like white hair. Maybe naturally black. Maybe, or your size D. And this is Asian food or Thai food. Masculine, hubby brought home. Yeah, hubby brought home. He likes Iron Man. Maybe one of his favorites. But I feel like you live by the beach or close to the beach or somewhere near, like it's not a long drive because there's a sand pail here. That or you have small kids and you take them to the park where the sandbox is. And this is like the one-eyed monster. I feel like you guys be getting it on later. But if that has any purple dots like that, don't touch it. Okay, just saying. Just saying. Hi, love you, Amanda. Hi, how you guys doing? Wow. That's crazy. Look, someone who loves mushrooms, but not those funny ones. Someone who signed something. Like a princess. I don't know, maybe like princess cut diamonds, or maybe your person calls you a princess, or your name is princess. I feel like you're all snuggled and ready for bed, watching me. Look, you love sunflowers. I feel like picking a flower is more important than buying one. Look, what did I say about you being a teacher? You are a teacher, and you have understudies. That's amazing. That's pretty dang cool. Well, thank you. I think teachers are underpaid, actually. But affirm with me now. I deserve the best, and the best deserves me. I am love, and love is me. The universe and I and all are connected. We are all one. We all vibe the same. We all have the gift of intuitive power and of telepathy. You again? Oh my god, little kitten. Ozzy is sleeping. Go sleep with Ozzy. Go. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Yeah, so I just feel, keep up the good work, you guys. You know, keep up the good work. I feel something significant is going to happen today. I feel like if you seek the kingdom, you'll find it. It will be given to you as well. That's in Matthew. That's in 6:33. That's at the sixth house of home, and then of miscommunication. Communication, but miscommunication. So try to work on that, hun. Anyways, thank you guys. That's what I have for you tonight. Thanks for joining me so much. I love you all. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And please, please, please share the plastic straws video. Please. if you decide to use a straw, I don't use a straw at all. In the coffee drinks at Starbucks, I use the hula hoop theory. If anything, it works way more effectively than the stupid stir stick that's just ruining everything and sinks to the bottom. And that's our biggest problem is the straws. The straws sink to the bottom, and there's more straws than the bottom can handle. So, gotta start somewhere, and we might as well start where it really hurts, the straws. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you like this message. If you like this, push the like button, push the all button. You don't want to miss a live. You don't want to miss a post. Remember the zodiac horoscope I created. And I have a deck too I might pull out tomorrow. I'm also inspiring and working on a tarot deck. Thank you for the hearts. An oracle, an affirmation, a couple oracle decks. Anyways, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for showing, your liking, sharing, and subscribing and showing support. I really appreciate it, you guys. Like, really, I don't know what I'd do without you guys. For real, like, for real, for real. You guys are my purpose. And when my grandma died, I didn't think I had purpose anymore. And then, I don't know, when I lost, it was so weird when I lost everything. It's like when I started this channel, because I didn't want to waste away. And that was, before this injury anyway. And I was already having issues. But I feel like I made the right decisions. I saved a life. And well, I have saved a couple. Literally. What an adrenaline rush there. Man. Anyways, you guys, I'm tired. I'm sure you're tired. And thank you again for joining me in this journey. We're all superstars. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers so we can do for real small close reads and behind the scenes and different cool things and perks and readings and pick a cards, like personal ones and stuff like that. It'd be so freaking rad, right? Right. So, help me reach that. I would appreciate it. I've been kind of discouraged because of my health, but best intentions my way, please. Mote it be, blessed be. And that's the message.